Welcome to Auto Rev Now, where power has a story, and performance meets legacy. Today, we're diving into something extraordinary. Not just a Ferrari, but a tribute. This is the Ferrari 599 GTB 60F1 Alonso Edition, a car born to celebrate 60 years of Formula One history and to honor one of the most iconic modern-day drivers, Fernando Alonso. It's rare, it's raw, and it's rolling history on four wheels. So buckle up, because what you're about to see isn't just a review. It's a journey through Ferrari's soul. The Ferrari 599 GTB 60F1 Alonso Edition is not just a car, it's a living, breathing monument to Ferrari's unwavering presence in Formula One, built to commemorate 60 years of racing in the world's most elite motorsport series. This very special 599 GTB is also a tribute to a modern racing icon, Fernando Alonso, and to one very symbolic win at Silverstone in 2011. It was there that Alonso took the checkered flag in Ferrari colors, exactly leisure years after Jose Froilan Gonzalez gave Ferrari its first ever F1 victory at the very same circuit. To understand what makes the 60F1 Alonso Edition so remarkable, you first have to understand what the base car already was. The Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, introduced in 2006, was Maranello's V12 flagship, a front-engined Grand Tourer with supercar performance. With a 6.0-liter naturally aspirated V12, borrowed and reworked from the Enzo Ferrari itself, the 599 GTB produced 612 horsepower and could sprint from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.7 seconds, on its way to a top speed over 330 km per hour. It was the most powerful, road-going Ferrari at its time, and one of the last to retain a true analog soul in its driving experience. But the 60F1 Alonso Edition added more than just a visual twist. It added meaning. Released in limited numbers, believed to be fewer than 40 units globally, it came in 3 configurations, each paying tribute to Ferrari's key Formula One liveries throughout the decades. The one most closely associated with Alonso himself is the Historic Livery, finished in Rosso Scuderia red, neck scented by white painted pillars, front bumper wings, and rear diffuser vanes, mirroring the look of the 1951 375 F1. It's not just striking, it's emotionally charged. This version of the 599 GTB also came with 20-inch forged aluminum wheels, black brake calipers clamping down on carbon ceramic rotors, and an abundance of exposed carbon fiber. The front grille was darkened, the exhaust tips finished in black chrome, and even the Scuderia shields on the fenders felt more assertive. Visually, this was not your average GT. This was a road-legal homage to Ferrari's most competitive legacy. Inside the cockpit, the motorsport inspiration continues. You're greeted by sabled carbon racing seats wrapped in black Alcantara, with red stitching and 4-point harnesses. The dashboard is trimmed in carbon fiber, with a plaque that proudly reads 60 years of victories in Formula One. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed and features integrated LED shift lights, a subtle yet powerful reminder of the car's track-focused pedigree. Unlike many special editions that stop at cosmetics, the 60F1 Alonso Edition enhances the entire driving experience. The chassis tuning is refined. The ride feels more planted, the steering even more communicative. The magnetorological dampers, which were already leading, adjust seamlessly between grand touring comfort and sharp handling when pushed. It's a dual-natured machine, refined, but ready to attack corners with vigor. Driving it is something else entirely. The throttle response is immediate. The sound from that naturally aspirated V12 is both thunderous and operatic. It revs beyond 8,000 revolutions per minute with an urgency and musicality modern turbocharged Ferraris can't match. The F1 superfast gearbox delivers shifts in milliseconds, giving you a driving rhythm that feels almost telepathic. Downshifts are accompanied by spine-tingling blips. Upshifts come with a hard-edged kick. It's mechanical, emotional, and deeply engaging. And while the 60F1 looks and sounds like a track weapon, it retains the road manners of a proper Grand Tour. It's surprisingly livable, with adaptive suspension that can soak up imperfections and a relatively spacious interior for 2. It's the kind of Ferrari you could drive across Europe and arrive feeling just as exhilarated as you were when you left. Where this car truly separates itself is in its exclusivity. With fewer than 40 ever produced, it is one of the rarest modern Ferraris. Each unit tells a story, not just of performance, but of legacy. In the collector world, the 60F1 Alonso Edition stands tall, not only for its rarity, but for the emotion and heritage it embodies. It represents Ferrari at its best, blending past, present, and performance into one unforgettable machine. This isn't the fastest Ferrari, it isn't the most expensive, but it may be one of the most soulful Ferraris ever made. It brings together what many fans believe Ferrari should always represent: a deep connection to motorsport, analog driving purity, a naturally aspirated engine, and timeless design. The Ferrari 599 GTB 60F1 Alonso Edition is more than a machine. It's a celebration of Ferrari's bloodline from Silverstone 1951 to Alonso's comeback win in 2011. Forged in V12 thunder and wrapped in racing legacy. It may not be the newest or the fastest Ferrari on the road today, but few cars carry this much emotion, meaning, and pedigree in one package. And that, above all, is what makes it timeless. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Maranello's most soulful creations, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more rare reviews, F1-inspired machines, and V12 greatness only here on Auto Rev Now. Got thoughts on this legend? Drop them in the comments below. Would you take the 60F1 Alonso Edition over the modern 812 Competizione or Daytona SP3? Until next time, keep your engines warm and your hearts racing.